Welcome back to Longbox Diving, where we explore comics and story arcs pulled from the Longbox. It is time to do another back issue review, and we're going to review Justice League Task Force number 8. And Jon's will never be the same. Alright, so this is the Justice League Task Force number 8. It was written in 1994. Dated 1994 January. So this was written by Peter David, penciled by Sal Velluto, inks by Jeff Albrecht. So, you know, it kind of carries on from a little bit of what was going on before. I don't have the issue. I haven't read that issue, so I don't know. But they're ending up on a planet full of women called the Dolls. D-A-A-L-S. D-A-A-L-S. So the Dolls. A planet full of women called Dolls. All right, so you can automatically tell, and we'll show some other things. This is written by a dude, and most of the jokes just land like a dude wrote it about women, and it's kind of weird, honestly. So yeah, and there's some parts that are really weird. So we have Jonn has to turn into a woman because this planet of women kind of destroy all women, and there's supposed to something about a holy spot. So now Jonn is actually having to get married to the Queen of the Dolls. Again, really weird. And Gypsy's there with them, and he's like, yeah, don't tell Booster Gold, don't tell Blue Beetle, don't tell Batman. So you have these silly kind of jokes here. Then we actually have this joke here. It says, he's like, I don't feel good, and Gypsy goes, here, take some Midol. You'll need it. All right, so, and then we've got Maxima, Vixen's there, Wonder Woman. So they're all kind of trying to escape this place, but Jon's waiting until they can get to this holy spot. So he actually ends up going through with the marriage, and then we have where Jonn gets kissed without consent, or is it consent? But it's not really consent. I don't know. So Jonn gets kissed, and he's now married, and his name is Jonn. So Jonn as a woman is now married to the Queen of the Dolls, and they end up going to a special retreat. Now the rest of the team is trying to help rescue this guy out of this prison. All that kind of stuff is going on. So Jonn meets up with the rest of the Jonn is there with his new husband. Not sure how that goes, and let me get this panel. So apparently the Queen of the Dolls is a hermaphrodite, being that only one woman in a generation is born with both male and female reproductive parts, and that's how they perpetuate their species. So basically the guy wrote this group of females called the Dolls, who are run by women. Their queen is always half man. So still the women can't run their own country without a man. It's weird stuff, man. This is a weird comic. So he's like, okay, enough of that. I'm not going to consummate this marriage. So he flies off. He rescues the women, and then they get to a fire pit, and he tries to fly over, and it's a fire, it's a lava or whatever. So he doesn't do very well. He gets attacked by his husband, the Queen of the Dolls. Then he kind of apologizes, like, listen, we never made fun of you. I didn't really want to mean to deceive you, but we didn't really have much choice. I had to get to here. And so they all take off, and then, we have them getting ready to leave. And of course, Gypsy goes, hey, Jonn, life sure is a bye. And he goes, that's enough, Gypsy. Quite enough now. Again, another pretty bad joke. We've had a lot of bad jokes in here. We had the jokes about Midol. We had the jokes about the hermaphrodite queen. We had jokes about bi. We had jokes about Gypsy comes in and goes, see, sometimes wishes come true. I'm Gypsy. He goes, Gypsy like the stripper? And she's like, in your dreams. No. All right. Time to grade this comic, because yeah, this wasn't so good. Now the cover, okay, the art's great, but it doesn't really explain what's going on. There's no giant snake in the book at all. Jonn's never in chains. This is just very much a cover to elicit a certain reaction from you. The cover's okay, so I would give the cover about I mean, the art's done. Oh, that's 2.5 for the cover. The art's done well. The art in the whole book is okay, so I'll give the art a 3. But the story is like a 2. It's really dumb. The story is really dumb. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. The jokes landed flat with me. It wasn't funny. Yeah. So that's Justice League Task Force number 8. I think we're around a 2.7. So I have it because I'm trying to collect this run. But the first book was really good. The Batman one we did, Justice League Task Force number 5. This not so good. 2.7. I'm not sure if they changed writers or whatnot, but this was just really kind of just dumb. So yeah, that's our review, the back issue review of Justice League Task Force number 8. We'll see you next time here in the Long Box.